Hey dudes, what's up? My name is Levente and this is Autistic Success. So today I want to talk about autistic dating and why it's, I think, just as extreme as autistic people themselves. So basically, as an autistic person, you're going to be very, very special. Also, your skills are going to be very extreme, very positive and negative. And dating like this can be very frustrating and disappointing. So in my experience, I am 34, and the biggest part of my life, I have been very frustrated and disappointed in dating. I thought I was doing everything right and didn't get the results because I have been hypermasking. I have been hypermasking my whole life. We autistic people are so used to masking every day, all day, at every setting, a job, on the street, in a shopping center, whatever, everywhere, that we would also mask by default when dating. And it's just not going to be successful, obviously, because you are showing a fake persona, some facade, which is obviously fake. It's not you. It's forced. People can see through that very easily. And it's also going to take a lot of work and effort. So you just cannot maintain that for long run. So it's not going to work really. You're also going to be very, very not confident because you are not showing your real self. You're trying to hide your real self, which is destroying your confidence, which is like it's a death sentence in dating, especially as a man. So I would say the alternative to that is leaning more into your autistic personality and building on that. So the idea is that if you lean more into your autistic personality, you are not only going to be very special, you're going to be bringing some traits, some skills, some energy to the table, which really nobody else can match. Autistic people have so much energy and so positive vibes in a lot of fields that it's going to be very, very, very special. And at the same time, because you're leaning into your personality, you don't have to mask anymore. You are also going to be very confident because you are going to be yourself. You're going to be showing your real personality. Obviously, you're going to be the best in that. So it's going to be, you're going to be very, very confident. So yeah, I would say it's a great mixture of special and confident, which can be a really, really winning mixture. It's a very good mix. Obviously, there are going to be people who are not going to like it because if you're a man, you might come across as wow, ignorant or a weirdo or I don't know, a macho. I don't care. But the rest who are going to like it, they're going to like it a lot because it's going to be very special and very attractive. So it's going to be controversial, highly controversial if you do that, if you look into your autistic side and try dating like that. But it can be a really game changer. So my experience is I am 34 and currently I am single for roughly a year, a bit less. That I have had very poor experience and bad results and disappointing experience when I was masking, and I did get actually major chunks of success, very good moments, even dates, even relationships out of that when I leaned more into my personality and just didn't give an F. So I have had like 20 dates for the last past year. There have been girls I liked and didn't like me. There have been girls I didn't like, they liked me, or we didn't like each other. So I haven't found the right person yet, but it's been a great experience and you can learn so much out of that. So these were basically all from online. But I also got results from offline dating, which is like, I would say, casual pickup. So chatting up people on the street, at a concert, at an event, or like a camp, or I don't know, through your friends and relatives. And for example, I like going on holidays alone. Last year, I went to Cyprus alone for a week, and I just talked to random strangers on the street, on the beach, at restaurant, and I got like 2 or 3 instantaneous dates out of that, which is like, I don't know. I had never had anything like that before. It has been the first, probably it was the first time in my life, or at least the first big moment where I was like, wow, I'm just talking to random people on the street, because I don't care. I'm a foreigner. I can be special. I can be weird because I'm not from there either way. And people like that. Um, so yes, and I even got dates out of that. Yes, so in my experience, actually, it does work. It does work because you don't give an F. You are confident, and you are even special. You do things. You dare doing things which nobody else do. And it's also like most people are, for example, afraid of talking to strangers. I used to also, and obviously still, I am to some extent. But at the same time, I realize that am I really afraid, or is it just societal programming, or is it like just everybody else is afraid, so I think I should be afraid too because it's dangerous? And no, it only depends on if you care what people think about you or don't. But if you lean into your autistic personality, you are not going to care what people think about you either way, because who cares? Um, so yeah, this is what I have experienced, and this I think is like a game changer. It can be like pretty much a superpower that you lean into your autistic personality. You're going to be very confident, very special, and obviously there is a but. You do have to comply with some basic rules of dating and attraction, whatever. I think I should be making a video on that also. But except for some basic rules, just you're completely free. It's very liberating. It's insanely liberating, and it can be very, very successful. So yeah, I don't know. I am really keen on actually hearing on about your experience and how it has been with dating for you as an autistic person. I am definitely going to be making a video about dating rules, or some, I would say, dancing dance, which you do have to do to some extent. And also maybe about relationships, because dating and relationships are two things. But this has been my experience that if you try leaning more into your autistic side and special uniqueness, then you can achieve much more success also in dating, also professionally, but now I'm talking about dating, than just by masking. So, yeah, try masking less and lean more and more into your special skills or personality. If you have some special hobbies or whatever, that can also be good by itself, because you can, through that hobby, you can find people, like-minded people who have the same interests, whatever. So it can also be something like that. But even if you don't do that, just by leaning into your personality, you are going to be bringing something special to the table, which can be very attractive. So this has been my message for today. I am very keen on hearing about your experience. And I guess see you in the next one. Bye bye.